been so much discourse about the Substack article that said the poverty line for a family of four should be around $140,000. But I think what is really missing from this conversation is how we are defining the word poverty, because I think people are using it interchangeably for defining if someone is surviving and if somebody is doing okay. So the federal poverty level for a family of four right now is around $32,000. And that helps determine assistance and things like that. If you actually look at the numbers of like how much things are costing this country, the national average for childcare is $32,000, around there. Housing is around $23,000, $24,000 on average. So if you're adding in also like food and transportation and basic necessities, you are way over the poverty line, right? So that's very important. Somebody earning $80,000 or a family earning $80,000, when they're describing themselves as struggling, they're not being dramatic. They're experiencing precarity. Like, that is very important to define. And that's, I think, where the disconnect of this discourse lives, where like these official statistics are measuring absolute poverty. Like, do you have food? Do you have shelter? Are you surviving? And I would argue that the average American is quote unquote surviving, is quote unquote not in poverty. However, they are struggling. They are struggling to make their daily necessities because things are getting so expensive. And so I think the question is not like how many people are in poverty, it's how many people are actually okay, how many people can handle an emergency, how many people can afford childcare and still save, like can people build security? And so I think people hyper fixate on these like poverty numbers instead of thinking about what this actually means for the lived experience of an average American.